Did you know that each Orisha has an animal that represents their strengths and characteristics? Yes, this connection is no coincidence. Each Orisha, who are powerful and protective entities, has an animal that reflects their qualities, their powers, and even the way they interact with the world around us. Imagine the lion, which is associated with Xangô, the Orisha of justice. It not only represents strength, but also courage and the ability to lead with firmness. Or think of the peacock, the symbol of Oxum, which shows the beauty, delicacy, and elegance of this Orisha who cares for love and prosperity. These connections are more than just simple symbols. They help link the spiritual world with nature, showing how these energies are present in everything around us. It's as if each animal were a messenger that helps us better understand the strength and power of the Orishas. So the next time you hear about an Orisha, try to remember which animal represents them and how it reflects their characteristics. It's not just an interesting curiosity, but a way to see how the spiritual universe and nature are magically and harmoniously connected. Xangô and the cat have an amazing connection. Let's think together. The cat is an animal that can be anywhere, walking silently and gracefully, yet at the same time, it's strong and fearless. It may seem calm, but in a second, it's jumping and acting with impressive speed. That's the energy Xangô represents. Xangô is an Orisha who has the gift of walking between different worlds. He can move between the spiritual and the material worlds as easily as a cat walks along the top of a narrow wall. He's clever, knows how to handle complicated situations, brings order to chaos, and at the same time, knows how to have fun with the messiness of life. Imagine Xangô as that friend who knows how to open doors where no one else could. Just like the cat, he sees what no one else sees and reaches places no one else can. When we think of the cat, we think of mystery, something hidden that appears when we least expect it. And Xangô is exactly like that, mysterious, shrewd, and always present, even when we don't notice. So next time you see a cat walking around, think of Xangô. Remember that he's always close, ready to help us find paths, solve problems, and sometimes just remind us that life is full of surprises and little mischiefs that only he knows how to handle. You know that feeling of safety we get when we're near a loyal and brave dog? That's the energy of Ogum. The dog, with its bravery and loyalty, perfectly represents this Orisha, who is a true warrior. Ogum is that tireless protector who never backs down from a fight. Imagine a soldier who is always ready, prepared to defend those who need it. Now think of a dog that, without hesitation, faces any danger to protect its family. That's the spirit of Ogum. He not only defends but also guides, showing paths and fighting against injustice. Just as a dog is always by the side of the one it loves, Ogum is by our side during the most challenging times, using his strength to open paths and drive away evil. He is that faithful friend who never leaves, who is willing to fight with all his might to ensure our safety and well-being. When we see a dog running fearlessly or protecting its owner with all its courage, we're seeing a reflection of Ogum, who also acts as a tireless guardian. Whether in life's battles or the small daily struggles, he reminds us that we're never alone and that, with courage and loyalty, we can face any challenge. So the next time you look at a dog, remember Ogum and all the strength he brings to those who need it. He's the warrior who shows us that loyalty and courage are powerful weapons in defending those we love. Xangô and the parrot make an incredible duo. Think about it. The parrot is a smart animal that learns quickly and adapts easily to different situations. It can camouflage, understand its surroundings, and even mimic sounds, showing how intelligent and versatile it is. It's no wonder it represents Xangô, the hunter Orisha. Xangô is the guardian of the forests, a skilled hunter who knows every detail of his territory. He knows where to find the best food, how to protect himself from dangers, and most importantly, how to care for nature. Just like the parrot, Xangô is agile, observant, and very intelligent. He uses all his knowledge to thrive and keep the forest in balance, ensuring everything works as it should. Imagine the parrot flying through the treetops, watching everything from above, alert to every movement. That's how Xangô acts, always vigilant, taking care of every corner of the forest. He doesn't hunt for fun, but to make sure nature stays healthy and abundant. That's why he's associated with the parrot. Both are masters at using their environment to their advantage, adapting and protecting what is most important. When we think of Xangô, it's like seeing the parrot exploring the forest, using its intelligence to survive and prosper. This relationship shows that to achieve true prosperity, we need to understand and respect the environment we live in. And who better to teach us this than Xangô, with his wise and protective hunter spirit? So the next time you see a parrot, remember Oxasi's wisdom and how he teaches us to be smart, adaptable, and to care for our world with respect and knowledge. Logunid and the birds have an amazing connection. Think of the birds we see flying in the sky, light, colorful, and always singing. They seem to have a freedom that enchants, right? And that's exactly what they represent for Logunid, the lightness, joy, and beauty he carries with him. Logunid is a young and lively Orisha who loves being in contact with nature. He's like a bird that flies smoothly and gracefully, exploring every corner of the forest and rivers. His energy is enchanting, almost magical, and he teaches us that living with lightness and freedom is essential to finding true happiness. Birds also symbolize the mystery of Logunid. They appear and disappear, sing early in the morning, and sometimes vanish during the afternoon. In the same way, Logunid is a mysterious Orisha who appears and disappears when we least expect it, bringing a renewing and enchanting energy. Imagine a garden full of birds singing and flying everywhere. That's the energy Logunid brings to our lives. He shows us that it's possible to be free and happy as long as we respect the harmony of nature and live in a balanced way, just like the birds that fly in the sky without haste, enjoying every moment. So whenever you hear a bird song or see a bird flying, remember Logunid and how he guides us with his light and vibrant energy. He teaches us to appreciate the beauty of life and to seek our own freedom, always with joy and harmony. Asane and the rooster have a very special connection. You know when the rooster crows early in the morning, announcing that a new day has begun? This crowing brings the feeling that something new is about to happen, that the world is waking up. And that's exactly what the rooster represents for Asane, the ability to reveal what's hidden, bringing to light knowledge that was once concealed. Asane is the Orisha of herbs and plants, the guardian of all the secrets of nature. He knows every leaf, every root, and how to use them to heal and strengthen both body and soul. But not everyone has access to these secrets. Asane only shares this knowledge with those who are ready and worthy to know. This is where the rooster comes in. Just as its crow announces a new beginning, Asane uses his power to bring to light cures and teachings that we often can't even imagine exist. The rooster is like a messenger, showing that it's time to wake up and pay attention to the signs Asane gives us, revealing the mysteries of plants and how they can help us. Imagine that, for Asane, each plant is like a book full of information. He knows how to read these books and, with that, create remedies and potions that heal everything from small wounds to more serious illnesses. And the rooster, with its powerful crow, reminds us that it's time to open our eyes and ears to learn from him. So when you hear a rooster crow, think of Asane and all the knowledge he holds. Remember that, just as the rooster announces the arrival of the day, Asane is always ready to show us the secrets of nature and help us find healing and balance through plants and herbs. Oxamare and the snake have a fascinating connection. The snake is an animal that from time to time sheds its skin, leaving behind what no longer serves and renewing its appearance. It's like starting a new life with each change. And that's exactly the idea of renewal that Oxamare represents. Oxamare is the Orisha that brings change, that governs the cycles of life and shows that everything is in constant transformation. He is like a bridge between the sky and the earth, connecting these two extremes and showing that, even though they are different, they are part of the same cycle. Like the snake, Oxamare has the ability to adapt to different situations, moving with smoothness and wisdom. Imagine the snake gliding over the ground, calm and attentive, adapting to the terrain, passing over rocks and branches without getting hurt. This is the energy of Oxamare. He teaches us that to live well, we need to be flexible, accept changes, and find harmony between the opposites we encounter in life. Oxamare is also represented by the rainbow, which appears after the rain, connecting the sky to the earth with its vibrant colors. He reminds us that, even after difficult moments, there is always renewal and beauty. The snake, like the rainbow, symbolizes this ability to transform and move forward, leaving behind what no longer serves us. So when you think of Oxamare, remember the snake and the rainbow. Remember that, just like the snake sheds its skin, we too can let go of what no longer serves us and move forward, renewed and ready for new opportunities. Oxamare guides us on this journey, showing that life is made of cycles and that, even between extremes, we can find balance and harmony. Iansa and the buffalo make a powerful duo. When we think of a buffalo, we immediately picture a strong, brave animal that keeps moving forward no matter what. It faces any challenge, whether it's a storm or an obstacle in its path, without hesitation. And that's exactly the energy that represents Iansa, the warrior Orisha who never backs down from a fight. Iansa is a true force of nature. Imagine a storm with strong winds and lightning tearing through the sky. That's her spirit. She controls the winds and the storms, facing everything head-on with great determination. Just like the buffalo that marches forward with confidence, Xangô moves ahead, overcoming any difficulty that comes her way. The buffalo also reminds us of resilience, which is the ability to get back up after every fall, to keep going even when everything seems tough. Xangô brings this same strength to our lives. She teaches us that even in the most complicated situations, we can find courage within ourselves to fight and win. Think of a buffalo standing firm in the middle of a storm. It doesn't hide, it doesn't back down. It faces the wind and rain, showing its strength and bravery. That's Xangô, facing challenges with courage and determination, protecting those in need and showing that nothing is impossible for those who believe in their own strength. So when you think of Xangô, remember the buffalo, firm, powerful, and always ready to face any storm that comes. Xangô inspires us to be strong and determined, to move forward with courage, even when the winds of life seem against us. She shows us that, with the strength of a buffalo and the bravery of a warrior, we can overcome any challenge. Are you enjoying this new content? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with more interesting topics like this. After all, there's always something new and surprising coming up, and I'd love for you to follow along closely. Xangô and the lion make an impressive partnership. When we think of a lion, we immediately picture a majestic animal that rules the savannah with authority and respect. He is the king of the jungle, no one dares to challenge him. And this imposing strength perfectly represents Xangô, the Orisha of justice and thunder. Xangô is the one who brings justice, who does what is right and expects everyone to respect him. Just as the lion roars and all the animals pay attention, Xangô speaks and everyone listens. He rules with firmness, without hesitation, and always seeks balance, ensuring that good and evil remain in harmony. His presence is strong and imposing, and his word is law. Imagine a lion on top of a high rock, observing everything around, alert and always ready to act if something is out of place. That's Xangô, making sure that justice is served, that everyone gets what they deserve, whether good or bad. And just as the lion demands respect and honor, Xangô also expects everyone to recognize his authority and act with integrity. He is the Orisha who brings the power of thunder, the mighty sound that makes the earth tremble and reminds everyone that justice is present. His energy is like lightning, quick and decisive, illuminating the truth and cutting through the shadows of injustice. Like the lion, he is imposing and fearless, defending what is right with courage and wisdom. So next time you think of a lion, remember Xangô. Remember the strength, the justice, and the authority he represents. He teaches us to be fair, to respect one another, and to fight for what is right, always with the nobility and courage worthy of a true king. Xangô and the fish have a beautiful and meaningful connection. Think of fish swimming in the ocean. They move with such grace, gliding through the water in a smooth and calm way. This fluidity perfectly represents the love and care of Xangô, the Orisha who is like a mother to all of us. Xangô is known as the Queen of the Sea. She protects and cares for everyone, just like a mother cares for her children. And the fish, with their delicate way of swimming, show what Xangô's energy is like, serene, protective, and always present, even when we can't see her all the time. She's always there, guiding and sustaining life with all her love. Just as fish depend on water to live, we also need Xangô's love to feel safe and protected. She is the one who comforts us in difficult moments, cradling us with the gentle movement of the waves and giving us strength to keep moving forward. Her nature is like the sea, sometimes calm, sometimes agitated, but always full of life and energy. Imagine a great mother embracing everyone with her arms of water, wrapping us in infinite and unconditional affection. That is Xangô's love. And the fish, swimming freely, show us how we can move through life with confidence, knowing that she is always supporting and guiding us. So when you see a fish swimming, remember Xangô and how she sustains us with her love, just as the sea sustains life. She teaches us to be fluid, to go with the flow of life with ease, and to always seek to protect and care for others, just as she does for all of us. I'd like to thank everyone who has stayed with me until now. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is super important because that way you won't miss any of our videos about the Orishas and their amazing stories. And of course, leave your like. It really helps YouTube understand that you like the video and makes it show it to more people, so these magical and teaching-filled stories can reach everyone. Here we share how the Orishas influence our lives, bringing balance and harmony. We also tell stories of people who found strength and support in these spiritual beings to overcome challenges and achieve a better life. So, if you want to keep learning and being enchanted by these stories, leave your like and subscribe. Your participation is very important, so we can spread these messages to even more people.